Hey y'all, it's Click for K. Thanks for clicking for me. And if you like what you see, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Also, make sure you follow me on all my other social media pages at Click for K on Instagram and X and TikTok. I saw that y'all really liked the first video I did on TikTok, Storytime reactions and whatnot, so I decided to do it again. Thank y'all so much for showing love. If you haven't already, go ahead and watch that video, and then make sure you like and comment and run it up so we can grow this page to 1K. I hope everybody enjoyed their Valentine's Day. I wanted to make sure I posted this video. I wanted to post it on Valentine's Day, but it's the day after Valentine's Day, but still happy Valentine's Day, sis. Or bro, or whatever. But we getting into these. But we about to get into these TikTok story times.
It's your girl Shot, and I'm back with another motherfucking story time. So I'm in high school, and I got this boyfriend, right? We together in the hallways every period. He's walking me to every class. We holding hands, like we wearing each other name chains. Well, he was wearing my name chain. Like we was just that couple. Like, what color you wearing tomorrow? Like, just real cute, right? Everybody know this is my man, my man, my man. Okay? So it's Valentine's Day, and you know, I got my little boyfriend something real cute with a Mickey and Minnie Mouse. It's a pillow, it's a heart in the middle with our anniversary date, with our names on it, and they giving each other a kiss. And I got him some other stuff, and I bring his stuff to school. And when I got to school, he wasn't in our like usual, place that we meet to go to class. So all right, I go to class. So now the periods just keep passing. I'm noticing like my nigga didn't come to school today. And neither did he tell me that he wasn't coming to school today. So it's like at this point, everybody expecting to see us because they wanted. First of all, I'm walking around with this gift that I got him. Let's just start there. I'm walking around with his gift, and they like, yo, where he at? Like, he didn't come to school. That's crazy. Like, I'm like, nah, that is crazy. So a bitch like me left school. You wasn't about to have me in school all day looking crazy. I left school. I'm calling his phone. He ain't answering. I'm calling his house phone. His sister like, yeah, he not here. Where the fuck he at? So now I leave school. I go to my sister's house. Drop his stuff off. Because now, no. Matter of fact, I didn't drop his stuff off. I think I brought it with me to his house because I was going to his house. I walked from my sister's house to his house. I ran into his friend. He like, where you going? I'm like, I'm going to this nigga house. Like, he got me in school today looking stupid. Today's Valentine's Day. I got his gift. Like, fuck type of time he on. His sister talking about he not home. Like, then the next time I called, she said he home, but he's sick. Put him on the phone. Like, why they playing? Mid-sentence, why his friend take off running? Running down a block. I'm like, fuck is he running for? Like, anyways, I walked to his house. His sister let me in. No. No. His sister didn't let me in. He opened the door. And I'm like, yo, why you ain't come to school? He was like, oh, I don't feel well. I'm sick. So your phone don't work either? I've been sick plenty of times. Phone still in my hand. Like, what type of time you want today? So he was like, yeah, I was going to call you. Like, I'm going to take you to the movies. I gave him my gift. He didn't have no gift for me. And he's like, all right, I'm going to take you to the movies. So I was like, all right. That's cool. We can go to the movies. So we in the living room type shit, and we never in the living room. Like, we always go to his room. So that was a little awkward. He was dressed and everything. Like, he must have knew I was coming. And then later on, I found out that the friend ran down the block and told him that I was coming, right? So I was like, all right, before we go to the movies, I want to go use the bathroom, freshen up. So y'all know, like, bathrooms is always majority in the back of the house, right? So I bet. I go to the bathroom, and as I'm walking back to the living room, he's still in the living room waiting. I just decided to go in his room. When I went in his fucking room, first of all, usually in his room, he had jerseys, like, hanging up all over his wall and shit like that because he used to play basketball. Why it was pictures of him and some girl all over his wall that every time I went there, it must have been behind the jerseys because the pictures was there. Like, him and this girl, just the girl by herself, pictures all over the wall. Fuck the pictures. Why had this nigga on his nightstand next to the bed had a bowl of strawberries and whipped cream? This is what you was doing today, sir? The fuck? Now I want to fight. Now I gotta put my hands on you because you playing with me. Clearly. Like, who the fuck is this bitch? Yo, why we end up fighting and still going to the movies, and I still stay. I used to do dumb shit when I was like in high school. Like, come to find out years later, this girl that was in the picture ended up being his first baby mother. And yeah, it was a dub. It was a dub. It didn't work out, but it's like, this message is to say, the first sign, don't forgive him. Don't take it back. Dead him.
That video just gave me straight up flashbacks, sis, because I remember like being younger, and I say, yeah, like high school times. Cause I started dating at like 17. Well, I started dating to where I was inviting my family into my dating at 17, but I've been dating since I was 12. But anyway, I used to think back then that if somebody cheated on me after a matter of time, I remember Googling like how long do it take to get over cheating? How long do it take to get over this and that? And I would think that time heals, and then time will go by, and I would realize, and now I know I have to leave after you embarrass me and after you cheat on me, you step out on me, because that's something I can never heal from. Like, it don't matter how many years have passed since I found out that you cheated. I'm never gonna forget that you got that dog in you. I'm never gonna forget. That's number one. Number two, I don't know. Like, am I the only person who never just left school? The only time I ever like got dropped off at school and then left without my mama knowing or my daddy knowing was on senior skip day. I've never just walked out of school. And I don't even know if anybody that I know that went to my school snuck out of school, because I felt like our security guards used to be by the door, which it was other doors to get out. But I don't know. I never skipped school. Y'all was skipping school? Am I the only person? I don't know. And then number three, I hate a family that support their son cheating. I hate a mama that support her son cheating. Like, you know about it. You okay with, I don't know if she was the other girl or the other girl was the only other girl, whoever the other girl was, you okay with the other girl being in the house and like just sleeping and laying around, and then seeing another girl that he also called his girlfriend come over and sleep at the house and feeding her, I'm assuming, like if you cook dinner or whatever, and y'all chilling, haha, keying. I don't know. You don't got my respect if you that type of mama or you that type of family. And that's just it. Now, as a sister, I'm going to just keep my mouth closed. But as a mama, you not doing that in my house. Okay?
Happy Valentine's Day! So this year I am single as can be. Literally as single as it can be. Like single. Not like they still texting my phone. Like truly single. And for all my girlies who are also single this Valentine's Day, I want to remind you that being single is not that bad. And how will I do that, you may ask? I'm going to tell you about the worst date I ever went on. Get ready. Get your popcorn. This is an iconic Ashley story. So I meet this guy on Hinge, and he's like, hey, did you want to meet and maybe go out for a movie tonight? Sure. He said, great. Meet me at Marina Del Rey. There's this really nice theater there. I went from work to the movies, and I was like, okay, this will be fun. Pull up to the movie theater. I said, it's bougie. I said, okay, you got money. We were going to watch Chucky, right? So we go, we're at, me, he's cute, okay. So we get to the part where we're going to go buy our movie. So we go to the front to buy our movie. The movie tickets were literally $30 each, like $25 to $30 each. I try to forget it. I think I suppressed it in my memory, but it was like $25 to $30 each. So the lady's like, it's going to be $25. Is that together or separate? I'm looking like, together or separate? He's looking at the movies like this. Bro, we picked the movie already. What are you looking so hard at? So I'm waiting like this. He doesn't say anything. So I go, separate. I insert my card and I pay for my own movie. This is when it gets nasty. After I pay for my movie, she goes, sir, that'll be $25 to $30, whatever it was. He goes, this is a phone, by the way. He goes, okay, cool. She scans the phone and then gives him a ticket. I look at the scan, or I think I asked him, why was it a coupon? And the messed up part is I think it was like a buy one, get one, which means you wouldn't have been able to use the coupon if it wasn't for me. Okay, I'm going to stop it here. You guys have to watch part 2 because the story gets good. Thank you for joining me for part 2. It gets good. So I'm glad y'all came. So I'm thinking, you used the coupon in which I had to buy something to activate your coupon. At this minute, it's giving ejectocito, mission abort, get the hell out of here. What is going on? So anyways, I'm like really uncomfortable at this time. We sit down outside. He's super touchy-feely. He's like, I can't wait to go to the movies, to hold your hand. What if I try to kiss you? So I asked him, I said, what do you do for work? I was like not established in my career at this time, but was very much so working in the field that I like wanted to work in. It was like my first job that I had ever got in LA. And I was like, I do social. I was like, what do you do? He's like, I work at BJ's, which again, is fine. Figuring it out. I said, cool. Like, what's your dream job? He said, I want to work for the sewage company. So now I'm thinking, okay, you got a coupon. You want to, like, it's just a very odd, I don't know. Again, I think it just threw me off because it's like, what? So at this point, again, he's getting very touchy-feely, and I'm just not feeling the energy. Like, I was very much so turned off at the fact that, again, if you don't want to pay for my movie, that's already a red flag, but to not even pay for your movie, that was a problem for me. So I said, I'm going to go use the restroom. I'll be right back. He said, I can walk you. I said, no, please. It's fine. I'll be right back. I think we still had like an hour left for like our movie to start. So I walk towards the bathroom, but child was not going to the bathroom. I said, so I had never been to this movie theater before. I run past the bathroom. I'm literally running. I bust a corner and I see employees and I said, I'm on a really bad date right now and I need to get out of here. My car is parked in the garage. How do I get out of here? The guy was so sweet. He goes, are you okay? You're not in danger, are you? I said, no. I said, no. I said, it's very sweet of you to ask. I said, but I'm not in danger. I'm just on a very terrible date and I need to get out of here. He goes, yeah, there's an emergency door right there, and points behind him. So I peek through the emergency door like this. Why is the guy that I'm on the date with is like probably 20 feet away from the door, and he technically is like facing like the same way I would exit, but is on his phone. And I said, do I dare risk it? And I just went for it. So I open the door, I run out. He doesn't see me because like I'm running up against the wall. I run to my car, go to my car, and I block that man's number. And this Valentine's Day, I am just so happy I'm single because I'd rather be single than deal with that, the bare minimum, okay? And it was literally the worst day. Ugh.
So first, let me just say, like, this has been the longest time that I've been single. Like, it's been a bit over 3 years. Like, in June, it'll be 4 years, which is kind of crazy to me because I always say that I'm a relationship girl. I'm a wife. I'm somebody's wife, okay? But, like, the first 6 months, I feel like it was very odd being single. And, you know, I would still have little moments every once in a while, like when you go to sleep at night or when you just want to have your person. But at the end of the day, that I started to look at it as, I don't know how long this time is going to last, but I know that when I am in a serious relationship, like I'm in that serious relationship, and I intend for my next relationship to be my last relationship and get married, and then that's it. It's no more single life. So I started to go into it with the idea of, let me enjoy, let me build myself to be the woman that will match my ideal man, like, you know, all of that. So I agree, it's okay to be single, boo. Enjoy, go on a solo date, go out with your girls, okay? Enjoy your time. That's number one. Number two, at the moment when I got to the movies and homie was like staring into space as she's saying, y'all paying together or separate, I would have been looking at him, yes, or I'd have been like, what we doing? And if he were to, I would have called him out in that moment. I don't care, we in front of the cash register because you invited me out. He did say, do you want to meet there? But still, like, if she's saying that it's a date, I'm expecting that you are going to pay for me because you asked me to go. Right or wrong, y'all, right or wrong, I don't know. But if I were to decide to, okay, pay for my ticket and see that you use a coupon, baby, I don't know. Like, I don't even know if we would have even got past the step. Like, I would have been like, I would have had to call out the buy one, get one. Unless this is somebody that you are meeting on, like, Facebook dating or like on Hinge or Be Okay or something like that. Somebody that you really don't know, because you know people need people. It's crazy now. But if it's somebody that I have a rapport with, I'm calling you out, and then I'm gonna get my money back. Cause what? But girl, you handled the situation well. I'm happy you didn't sit through that movie. And the nerve of him not to pay for your ticket and then to be trying to fill you up. Talking about something, what if I kiss you? You're not. You won't. Ick. Immediate ick. Good job, sis. I'm happy you got out of that. Story time on how I got played on Valentine's Day. So, y'all, this was like when I was in middle school. This was like probably fucking 13 years plus. So me and my homegirl, we go to these apartments that I used to stay in because we had this little two-man situation over there. My dude, he was tall, dark skinned, cute in the face, all that, you know. And she had the brother, I think it was his stepbrother. He was this little caramel situation. I think he had braids or twisties, something like that. But he was, you know, he was cute. He was cute. He wasn't my type. You know, we had who we had. So then we took the Max bus over there. If you're from Vegas, you know, like, they got rid of that shit, but the Max bus was a time. Took the Max bus over there, and we go over there or whatever. I see his little sister, and she's like, oh, don't your name start with a D? I'm like, yeah. She like, let's say his name is Jamal. She like, oh, Jamal got gifts for you. Jamal did it up for you, yada, yada, yada. So I'm like, what? No way. Like, we didn't even talk about Valentine's Day or nothing. So I'm like, geeked at this point. I'm like, I love Valentine's Day. It's my motherfucking holiday. So a nigga did it up for me. What? Yeah, let's see about it. So then I think we ran into his little brother, and he like, your name start with a D, right? I'm like, same, damn, boy. So same thing. He asked me the same questions, telling me the same thing. So I'm like, okay, where is this nigga at this point? So, y'all, I guess we went to his apartment, and we linked up with him, and, you know, everything was cool. We was all booed up. She had her boo, I had my boo. And he for sure had the gifts, y'all. He had the big bag, balloons. I'm like, oh, my God, like, wow. I'm geeked. Like, so then, y'all, we like, I don't know why we made the decision to go to McDonald's. It was just the kicking spot. We would just always go to the McDonald's up the street. So we went to the McDonald's, or we're walking to the McDonald's, y'all. And the whole time I'm thinking, like, why isn't he giving me my stuff? If this is my stuff, like, why hasn't he given me my stuff yet? So we get in the McDonald's, y'all, and I don't know, like, we was just sitting there chilling for a second. Y'all, tell me why, let's call this girl Doja. Tell me why Doja walks in with gifts as well. Doja walks in with gifts, and she walks over to my man Jamal, and he gets up and they exchange gifts. Fuck. Y'all, I was so embarrassed. Like, I don't know why I was embarrassed, but it was just so embarrassing. Like, I'm like, oh, like, finally. I'm young, but I'm like, oh my God, like, this is so cute. The guy is actually doing something for me. Like, this is so sweet, yada, yada, yada. And the whole time, it wasn't even for me. Now, granted, we probably should have talked about it beforehand, but I didn't even know I was going to be linking with him. We were talking, but we weren't, like, seriously talking. So when his siblings came and told me, like, oh, yeah, you know, he got you some gifts. Wow, like, I was, y'all. But, yeah, it turns out the gifts were indeed, in fact, not for me. Then he started talking after, like, oh, yeah, you should have told me next year. Next year. We could do it next year. We can exchange gifts next year for sure. Boy, I probably ain't even gonna be talking to you next year. Like, especially after this. But yeah,
that's how I felt played on Valentine's Day.
Dang. I'm sick for you, like, to be honest. But, I mean, okay, so it's two parts to this. Like, first of all, siblings need to shut up. Okay, I don't know how old the siblings was. Maybe she said it. I don't know. Siblings need to shut up. Okay, because you wouldn't even got that in your heart if the siblings didn't say that. You would have probably just been wondering who it was for and why he looking it around. And then if he knew that he was about to do an exchange with Doja, then he shouldn't have okayed to meeting with her that day on Valentine's Day. Like, just be with Doja. Like, I'm confused about that part. Unless he felt like it was like a friendly meet up at McDonald's type of moment. But she said they've been talking, but they wasn't talking. So I don't know. Like, maybe he felt like they was just friendly or whatever. And then my other question, girl, is did Doja like come drop off, like exchange gifts with him and then stay, or did she just leave? But I mean, I'm guessing it is middle school, so it's not like they was about to go on an extravagant date or anything like that. But sorry, sis, it happens to the best of us. That never happened to me, but there's a lot of crazy stuff that have happened to me. So I'm sorry, sis. It's a lot of crazy stuff. But that's the end of this video. I hope y'all enjoyed y'all Valentine's Day. Make sure you hit that bell at the bottom of the screen so that you can make sure you're notified every time I post a video, because we about to keep them coming. And I hope y'all enjoyed the rest of y'all day. Bye.